But at least it is very comforting that we killed this boss before we got LB3. It just means that we are gaming tonight and that hopefully we don't die as much.
Oh no.
For those of you who are curious, this is a listening check. Do not pay attention to this unless you are a duelist. Do not do anything unless you are the duelist. This is a listening check. This is only for the duelist.
I've become so numb without a soul.
For those of you who are curious, what we are doing right now is we are using Lost Arise to try and resurrect people. Lost Arise has a 1 in 10 chance to resurrect someone if they are a healer with a divine. I think the record that Primal had one time was like 132, which is hilarious and awful.
Wake me up and save me. Call my name and
It looks like all deaths are resolved, so we are going to head to the Dahill. Once again, if you died, make sure you pop a re-raiser, and make sure you avoid the traps.
Now that I know what I'm without, you can't just leave me. Breathe into me and make me real.
I don't think... Can I place waymarks here because we're not in combat? I don't know.
Life.
Yes, I can.
Wake me up inside.
The Dahu is the Dahu. They are always here for our entertainment. He has one big mechanic in this fight, and that is going to be Spitflare. You are going to get a number above your head, and you need to go to the waymarker. If you get a number above your head, go to the number of waymarkers. That has your number of things. So 1s go to 1, 2s to 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4. And then you are going to sit on a lion and tell that lion's good nothings as the fireball sends it to its final sleeping. Once everyone has stepped across the purple line, we will begin. This is not an enraged fight, so you do not need to use lost action.
It's hard to let it go. You're giving me
The boss is cool.
too many things lately. You're all I need. Oh,
Step out of the orange. Step out of the orange. The boss just puts down a bunch of orange. Boss is going to dash soon enough. Do not be in front of the boss. Do not be in front of the boss. Boss is going to dash again. Do not be in front of the boss. Boss is then going to give out a big tonal. Avoid it.
When I said no, I don't think life is quite that
So you're going to drag the boss to the center of the room where the boss is going to do more of it. There are going to be lions jumping out. Avoid the orange AoEs, and look out for half-room cleaves. We are going to dodge out of it, then move into it. Oh, no, we have Spitfire. 1's to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4. You have your numbers, go, go, go.
Simple and the day
We're going to have half-ring dodges now. Dodge out of it, then dodge to it.
that keep us all busy.
We're going to get knocked back into a safe spot. If you know the secret jutsu, you can use it.
That's when you came to me and said, wish I could prove I love
There are going to be 5 fire breathes. The second one is going to be safe. 1, 2, you can stop rotating here. 3, 4, 5. We're You're gonna have ads phase next. Treat this as a tank buster and heal the main tank. Make sure he does not die. These ads hit hard. If we're lucky, the main tank is going to be imitating a Beyblade, spinning the boss round and round.
Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to
Kill the ads, kill the ads.
Hold me, whatever lies beyond.
All the ads are dead. We're just going to do a bunch of what we did, but faster and do more of it at once. Avoid all the orange and look out for half ring cleaves. Avoid the lion lions. Out of the cleave and into the cleave. You have spit flames coming out shortly. Spit flames are out. 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4. Go, go, go. Tanks, you're gonna get flares above your head. If you have a flare, go south. For everyone else, go north. Get knocked back into a safe spot. And kill the Dahu. Regardless of warning, there can be 5 fire breaths again, but hopefully we don't see any. And we did not. It unfortunately looks like our duelist has failed. Good luck next time. We have checked for any deaths before leaving. It looks like we have 1. Regardless of warnings, the future doesn't scare me at all. Nothing's like before. I'll sing for you. Up next, we have the Queen's Guard. The Queen's Guard is going to be 4 bosses. They need to die at roughly the same time. There are going to be a bunch of mechanics during this fight. If you pay attention and listen out, you should be relatively okay. I will stream for Chris if he wants to watch. If you died, please pop re-razors. Yes, our duelist, if they fail, there is no way for us to resurrect them and bring them back into the instance. Unfortunately, the run ends here for him. So pour one out for our friend, and wish him better luck next time. I need dispellers on D, tanks on A, B, 1 and 2. Barry, you cannot be a tank as well as a main tank. The duel is an optional boss in DRS. If we clear the duel, the duelist, the one who cleared the duel, gets 100% HP and damage buff. They basically become the GG killer of the raid. At one point, I think I saw that a Lost Flare Star duelist did like 13% of a boss's HP single-handedly. They are extremely powerful. If they fail, they just get ejected from the raid, and we do not get loot after this fight. When the duelist clears the duel, the Queen's Guard will drop a hand coffer. Alright, a chest that drops a hand plate. So all hand plates that you see in DRS are from either successful Queen clears or successful duels. Do we have a tank for A? And do we have a tank, and it looks like Dodrenel is going to be our off tank. Do we have a tank for A? We have a tank for A and a tank for B. for 1 and a tank for 2. While this is going on, if I can get reflects called out for A, B, C, D, E, and F. Tanks, on A and B, you are going to be North Aurasphere tanks. During the final phase of the fight, you're going to be using your invuln. Your job is going to be at the north. There is going to be an Aurasphere that falls. You're going to turn on your tank stance, make sure you're at the top of the enmity list, and you're going to kill it, along with everyone else. When it dies, you need to pop invuln. When this Aurasphere dies, it will put out a spike check. The spike check will just kill you if you do not have an invuln. South, you are doing much the same, 1 and 2. There's going to be an Aurasphere South. You are also going to be turning on your tank stance and making sure you're at the top of the enmity list. When it dies, you pop invuln and hopefully survive. If you pop invuln too early, as long as you pop invuln when it dies, you'll be good. If you don't pop invuln, you will die. Please don't die. Final phase of the fight, there are going to be 2 sets of Auraspheres. A and 1 are going to be taking the first set. B and 2 are going to be taking the second set. A and B are the north, 1 and 2 are the south. 4 is going to be our off tank. They are going to be taking the boss to the east side. Our main tank is going to be taking the boss to the west side. We only have 1 Dispeller. Can I get a second Dispeller on B? Do we have any volunteers to be a second Dispeller? Relic, you're gonna have Dispel as well? Okay. I need reflects. A, B, C, D, E, and F reflects. C, E, F. Do we have an A, B, D reflect? Your job as reflectors are going to be, during the final phase of the fight, there are going to be spirit spheres that pop out. Your job is to just cast reflect and stand next to them. By doing this, you're going to kill them. And if they don't die, they damage the entire raid with a raid wide and give us damage down. When this happens, because this is the enrage portion of the fight, it makes enrage all that much harder. So we do need reflectors. Asked about light curtains. Light curtains can be used to YOLO reflect. But we have healers bringing reflect for their job. Every healer should be having reflect in their kit. We have A, B, C, E, and F. We do not have a D reflect. If you look in raid chat, you will see where you need to be standing to reflect. They are going to roughly be here, 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 and here. When I call out for reflect, you're going to stand on spirit spheres that are roughly right about there, and then you're going to move to the second set of spirit spheres. Okay, we have A, B, C, D, E, and F reflects. The other main mechanic I want to call out for this fight is there's going to be Mustadio mechanics. This is also known as the show your hole mechanics. The boss is going to put 3 yellow triangles around you, and there is only going to be 1 spot open. We need to show the boss the spot that does not have a vulnerability triangle. Yes, please wiggle. For B reflect, you're going to be on the D-pad. You can check raid chat 1 and see roughly where the spirit spheres spawn. One is for the North Aurasphere. You are north.
Wasn't it white north?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. It was 1 is the South Aurasphere. I'm sorry, because we had A and B north, 1 and 2 south.
Isn't 1 is first, 2 is second,
Yes.
hexagon north, chain south.
Yes. So if you have a 1, you're going to be the first Aura Sphere. If you have a 2, you're going to be the second Aura Sphere. If you have a bind, you are south. If you have hexagon, you are north. But we have Mustadio mechanics. This means you need to show the boss your hole. It is always going to be showing it towards the center of the arena, and then we're going to show it to the turrets on the side. Do not stand between turrets. The turrets do overlap each other slightly. So if you stand between turrets, you might get flipped, and you will take a Doom Stack. We need healers to slot in Spell Sting and Steel Forge and hand it out. Spell Forge needs to go onto melee, and Steel Sting needs to go onto magical casters. During the first half of the fight, we are going to tell you to drop one of them. If you do not drop one of them, you will be dealing 0 damage to the bosses. Can I get tanks in front of each of these bosses? Okay, once I start seeing Spellforge and Steel Sting out, we are going to start pulling the bosses. Tanks that are in front of the boss, turn on your tank stance. You are going to pull the boss with your ranged enmity, and then you're going to provoke it. This is, once again, where healers are going to slot in Spellforge and Steel Sting and hand it out to the party. Okay, everyone seems to do it. I'm going to give us a 30-second countdown. Everyone inside the purple line? I did not check. Should check that. Everyone is inside the purple line and is ready. Nope, and one person who is not ready. We are just waiting for Atticus. Okay, everyone across the purple line if you're ready. I'm going to give us a 30-second countdown. Yes, if you go AFK, you will be spammed with emotes. That is the tradition of DRS. Once again, tanks that are in front of the bosses, turn on your tank stance and pull with your ranged enmity. Then provoke. Pull them to the center, and AoE them. Raid wide. We're gonna have another raid wide coming out shortly. off your tank stance if you are not one of the main tanks. Warrior to the wall, knight to the center. Click off purple, need yellow. Click off purple, need yellow. Our first mechanic is going to be a bomb mechanic. It is going to be Shield Omen. You're going to get knocked back from the center onto a bomb. If you are tethered, you're going to a big bomb. If you're not tethered, you're going to a small bomb. Tethers to big, non-tethers, or tethers to small, non-tethers to big. I am sorry, I got that backwards. Tethered to small, non-tethered to big. I wonder how many people I just got murdered there. I am sorry. Step out of a... I should have said step out of the bomb. And step onto an explosion if you land first. Raid wide. Dispel the boss. We are going to have wind and lightning. If you're tethered, you're going to wind. If you're untethered, you're going to lightning. We're then going to check the center of the arena. Your debuff bar will tell you if you have a... Wait. We're checking the center. It is a sword. We are looking for the french fries. We are going to stand on the east side of the room and avoid the french fries away from the boss. Raid wide. Dispel the boss. This is a big one. Heavy met, heavy met. Tank Buster. Click off yellow, need purple. Please reapply purple. First party needs Spellforge. If you need Spellforge, stand on 3. If you need Spellforge, stand on 3. This is Sword Omen. We're going to be on the edge of the arena. Tethers to big, non-tethers, or tethers to small, non-tethers. Fuck, I can't remember. Fuck, tethers to big, tethers to big. Oh my god. So long. Step onto an explosion if you land first. Step onto an explosion if you land first. I am throwing it. P8S has melted my brain.
Alright, dispel on warrior.
Dispel on warrior, dispel on warrior. Raid wide. Warrior is high, just a little bit. Kill them both, kill them both. This is like the easiest mechanic, I screwed it up. Gunner to center, soldier to wall. Gunner to center, soldier to wall. Bring the soldier to the wall, please. They are getting a damage and resistance buff up. We're looking at the small fireballs. The small fireballs are going to show our safe spots in between them. The small fireballs are going to be frogs that jump set. This is the Mystadio mechanic. We're going to be southwest. Show your hole to the boss and then to the wall. Now to the wall. Bring the boss back to the center and the soldier to the wall, please. Gunner to the center, soldier to the wall. Raid wide. We are going to have turrets, main tanks. Get ready, I will take the western turret. Kill these turrets. Invuln the sniper shot, invuln the sniper shot now. Invuln the sniper shot, do not die to it. Healers, heal your tanks. Kill these gun turrets before they explode. Back on the bosses. We're going to get a hot or cold. If it is hot, stop moving, sheath your weapons, and it is cold. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Don't stop the cast, just keep moving. Up next, we are going to have tricky ads. These ads are going to jump around and leave the room. At the same time, we are going to have Mustadio mechanics again. Watch the tethered ads. The tethered ads are going to be the ads that swing. Do not be next to them. East side is safe. East side is safe. Show your hole to the boss, and then to the wall. Back on the bosses. The soldier is high, the soldier is high. We need to attack the soldier. Stop attacking the gunner, attack the soldier. Tank buster. Even them out, and back on both. Even them out, back on both. We're gonna have normal mode turrets. Kill them both, kill them both. Avoid the normal mode turrets. When they jump away, we can LB3. LB3, LB3, LB3. Healer LB3. These bosses have shields. Watch out for the shields that pop up. Do not attack them directly. Aura spheres are out. Kill the Aura spheres. Reflectors, reflect. A lot of damage. Heal up. Reflectors, reflect. Aura sphere tanks, tank. Kill the bosses, kill the bosses. This is Enrage. We need to kill them before this cast goes off. Oh, that was my bad on getting people probably killed on bombs. The easiest mechanic. Oh my god.
Yo,
I don't think I've ever screwed that up.
I don't know how many runs I've done, but that mechanic is actually the one I screw up the most when it comes to calling. It's A-okay, man.
Like I did Trinity Seeker perfectly, and then I screw up bombs. Once again, we are following Res Protocol. Stand on a healer to resurrect, stand on a body, then slot in Lost Arise, then start casting it. If you empty your Lost Arise, step off and let someone else try. This will spread out our Lost Arise usage across the raid and prevent all of our Lost Arises from being on one person. next is Phantom, which is gonna be fun. I see the confidence in you guys, and I can't blame you. Yep. Re-raisers are cursed in that they always re-raise you when you don't want them to, such as during a Enrage cast. Okay, it looks like all deaths are resolved. We are going to head forward onto the Phantom. Yes, please pop a re-raiser if you die. If you need a re-raiser, there are people that may have brought some, like me. For the Phantom, walk along the wall, and hopefully someone has waymarks, or else I want to put these up. Does someone have gambling waymarks? A, someone has the gambling waymarks. Go to A or D, walk along the wall. This is gambling for uptime. Our main tank is going to pull the boss to either A or D. We are gambling for uptime. The first mechanic is going to have the BS walking at A or D. If we guess correctly, we get uptime. If we don't guess correctly, we don't get uptime. It doesn't matter. This is not an Enrage boss. But the people who guessed correctly gloat.
Oh my god, that's a come on, bitch.
It looks like everyone is here. So on a 30-second countdown, you can... No actions. We do not need actions here. We are going to begin. Tanks. Make sure your tank stance is off. We had some main tanks for our spheres. Make sure they are off. Barry should be the only one with tank stance on. If you're going to be replacing actions, use them. If you're not, save them.
Did you get it again? Oh, book. Oh, and 5 queens! And 5... Book. Come on.
This is a raid wide. And this is going to be our first mechanic. We're looking for a donut. B guessed correctly. If you were on D side, you get to gloat. A, I'm sorry. This is not your run. We are going to walk our donut. A donut is going to spawn at D, and we are going to walk it. Walk your donut and don't get hit. Don't run into the wall at 4 either. If you run into the wall at 4, we will mock you for it. We're then going to move to 3. Go to 3 now. We're going to sit at 3 and wait for the next mechanic.
Yes.
We're going to stay at 3. Stay at 3.
Yes.
We're going to wait for 3 pulses of the orange, of the purple. Currently at colorblind too. We are now going to move to 4. Move to 4. Once again, we're going to wait for 3 pulses of the line. 1, 2, 3. Move to 3. Move to 3. Apparently I need a colorblind setting too. The boss is going to disappear. Kill the white ads, kill the red ads. White mages, Benediction is a one-shot kill on the white ads. This is your one time to shine. This is where, I don't know if you guys have seen the meme, but this is where Catalina gets 100% damage parse because they Benediction the whites. This is actually the only time where Catalina heals. Interrupt. And fight.
Book! Come on! Yes! Book.
See ice spikes. I don't want to see ice spikes. I really don't. We are going to be at either. I believe we are going to be at 1. Yeah, I think it's 1. Yes, be at 1.
Oh my god!
North.
Yes!
At A. Be at A.
Oh no. Oh no.
We're gonna get knocked back.
Oh no! Degenerate.
Wait for 3 and move to 3.
Do not be like us at all. This is bad. Okay.
We're gonna do the exact opposite. Wait for 3 pulses and dodge. No ice spikes for you. There are traps up ahead. Do not move ahead, especially on the second half. Wait for our Perceptor. If we do not get... If we pop some of the traps on the second half of this area, we cannot proceed after we kill Trinity Avowed. We will just exit the instance because we cannot proceed afterward. So please do not pop traps. We need them. Not just because they're dangerous, but because we actually need them.
I can tip you.
Book, man! 0 books.
Oh, nice. We all need books, baby.
This is the purple trap that we need. Walk around it carefully. We'll get to see what it does if we kill Trinity Avowed. No, you cannot eat the Bacon Angel. Yes, Lalas end up being bigger than everyone else. It is a maximizer, not a minimizer. Okay, this is Trinity Avowed, also called the Hot Cold Bitch. She is going to give you a hot and cold debuff. Your goal by the end of the mechanic is to neutralize it. There are going to be 3 phases to this fight. There is going to be a swords phase, where the boss will disappear and cleave all but 1 safe spot. That safe spot is where you go if you have already neutralized or you don't need to get hit.
20? No.
The immediate squares adjacent to it, not diagonally, but adjacent, are going to be where you need to get hit. I will call the safe spot. If you are diagonal from the safe spot, you are dead. If you're more than 1 square away from the safe spot, you are dead. The second mechanic that we might see tonight is going to be bows. The boss is going to shoot arrows. These arrows will go down lines, just like the Japanese ladder game. They will take every turn possible. You need to get hit by the arrow, that neutralizes your temperature. The final mechanic of the fight is going to be meteors. Once again, you're going to get hit by the meteor that neutralizes your mechanic. Other than that, everything else will be called out on the fly. I have been told and aggravated enough by somebody that I should warn you. Forced March is 2 squares. You will be moving 2 squares with Forced March. If you sprint, you will sprint into a wall because of Forced March. Do not sprint. This is also why we ban Lost Impetus, because Lost Impetus will kill people. If I catch anyone using Lost Impetus, they will be blacklisted. I did not know that. Ninjas move 2.5? That is, dangerous. Yes, apparently sheath your weapon for consistency. Good to know. Did anyone bring Lost Shell too? Okay, if you have Lost Shell, step across the purple line when you're ready. If you need Lost Shell, be on the bridge. It's Lost Shell 2. Does anyone have Shell 2? Yeah, someone has Shell 2. We don't need Lost Shell 1? Okay. So if you have Lost Shell 2, step across the line. I don't understand how Black Mages have 3 stars around them. I don't play that class and I don't understand that. Double check your food.
Hey, you got the right button.
Trinity Avowed is an Enrage boss. It is
20. No.
hopefully not
21st?
going to be where our run ends.
17. I got it, Sam.
Unlike Queensguard, I am not incompetent at Trinity Avowed. That is to be tested, indeed. Oh, yes, markers. Please, markers. Does anyone have markers? Thank you. Actually, trust issues right there. There's going to be a tank buster up front. Tanks can pre-position themselves. Raid wide, Aether Shield. I should have said tank slot and Aether Shield. Things I forget because I haven't called it so damn long. We're going to be behind the boss. Be behind the boss. We are going to be away from the boss. When the light shines, you should be away from the boss. Be away from the boss. We are going to be in front of the boss. Be in front of the boss. Be in front of the boss. Our first phase is going to be Swords phase. This is truly a cursed run. I wish you the best of luck. Boss is going to disappear shortly. I am going to call a safe spot on 1, 2, 3, or 4. We need to be 1 square away to get hit. The safe spot is 1. The safe spot is 1. If you are diagonal of 1, you are dead. Step 1 square away from 1 to get hit by what you need. The safe spot is 4. The safe spot is 4. You need to get hit. Be 1 away from 4. Back on the boss. You know, not as many people died as I hoped. Well, I didn't hope people died. Aether Shield! Expected is the word I was looking for. Not as many people died as I expected. We're gonna get a force march. We're gonna force march away from either B or D towards one of them. Oh, be behind, yes. There. I'm 1 step ahead. We're going to look for B or D and get march. Tank Buster, get away. That is a cleave. It force march towards B, If you see someone resurrected in the fire, rescue them. Walk out, do not dash out. Check your temperature. Get hit by what you need. The arrows take every turn possible. Wade wide, Aether Shield. Up next is going to be Meteors. Be away from the boss, be away from the boss. Be away from the boss. Be in the center of the arena. You're going to get a Force March. Check your Force March. Check your temperature. Get marched to the meteor that equalizes your temperature. You can stop DPSing. Make sure you stop DPSing to get Force March the correct way. Get Force March now. Aether Shield, raid wide, be in front of the boss. Be in front of the boss, be in front of the boss. Boss is going to disappear. You will get 2 temperature debuffs now. Add them up, do some math, get hit by what you need to hit, get hit by to neutralize your temperature. You may need to get hit twice. Boss is going to disappear. The safe spot is 3, the safe spot is 3. Safe spot is 1. The safe spot is 1. Your diagonal of 1, you are dead. Back on the boss. Raid wide, Aether Shield. Be behind the boss, be behind the boss. We're going to be avoiding unseen eyes, and then we're going to sprint to the safe side. We're going to be to the side of the boss. And we're going to sprint towards D. Sprint towards D. You're going to get a Force March, you're going to get a Temperature, and you're going to get an Elemental Brand. Once again, Force March is 2 squares. Get Force March to the temperature you need to survive. If you don't need a temperature, there will be an empty slot. Follow it as if it were an arrow. Force March now. Back on the boss, there's going to be a Tank Buster going now. Raid wide, Aether Shield. Healer LB now. Tank Buster, be away from the main tank. Tanks up front. Bring the boss to the center, and we have Meteors next. Be away from the boss, be away from the boss, be away from the boss, be away from the boss. Boss is going to give you temperature, an elemental brand. You will not quick march this time. You will need to walk into the safe space and avoid the unseen eyes on the edge. Yes, please use re-razors. Be in the center of the arena. Watch for unseen eyes. It is going to be on the north or southern side. Kill the boss, kill the boss. We do not want to see enraged, and let's go to Minotaurs. Aether Shield. Let's pick up our dead. Congratulations on clearing PA. I had my doubts. Yes, people are carrying the lost action re-raise. If you need a re-raise, come to 1. Once again, if you need a re-raiser and you don't have any, step at 1. If you died, please pop a re-raiser. Hey, it looks like all debts are resolved. If all the new people want to come with me back to the trap room, we are going to have a very special treat where Lalas finally get to be big. Stand around the pink trap, but do not pop it. Stand close, but do not pop it. On the count of 3, we will jump into the pink trap. At 1, 2, 3, everyone in. Now we are going to run to the other side of the room, across the pad, and through the bars. The people are kindly lighting the way with their shimmering glimmers. This emote is such a good emote. I don't know what possessed them to add it, but I love it. We are headed down these stairs. There are traps down these stairs. Be careful. I do not know if someone has sweeped them with invuln or if they have percepted them.
Traps have not been touched.
Okay, can I have a tank? Pop invuln and run along the right wall. Hug the right wall. Hug the right wall. There are traps on the bridge up ahead too. Another tank. Please pop invuln and sweep the entire bridge. It appears all traps have been percepted or swept. Someone had Percept, oh well. I need tanks on each of these waymarks. A, B, C, D, E, A, B, C, D, and 1, 2, 3, 4. I need people that have Dispel or Reflect. Please call yourselves out. We need roughly 2 of each. Tanks on the waymarks A, B, C, and D are going to be primary Minotaur tanks. Your job is during Axe phase, you're going to turn on your tank stance, and you're going to throw ranged enmity attacks at the Minotaur that spawn on your side. You're then going to walk your Minotaur clockwise around the outside of the arena. Do not let the Minotaur attack you, or else you will get Doom stacks. The Minotaur moves slowly. Tanks on the outside, your job is halfway through the fight. The boss is going to use Entrapment. This will spawn traps. The outside edge, your job is to pop Invuln. If you do not have Invuln, and you are on one of the 1, 2, 3, or 4 markers, please step off. We do need you to have Invuln available. Your job is going to be invulning the traps along the outside edge of the arena. If the tank next to you that you are with, such as if A dies, you are going to pick up that Minotaur. And you are then going to continue to provoke it and toss ranged enmity at it. We are going to keep walking our Minotaurs around the edge of the room until they all die. Does any tank have any questions about their jobs?
Not a question about the job, but we need somebody from either Bravo or Foxtrot to swap to Bravo or Foxtrot, because Duelist is down and our one healer had to leave for static.
Okay, someone please, either F or C,
Bravo.
was it? Bravo? Please organize that out. We do want to have LB3s available for clean. If no tank has any questions about their job, I will assign markers. Just for clarification, this means that A is going to take the northern Minotaur, B is going to take the western Minotaur, C is going to take the southern Minotaur, and D is going to take the eastern Minotaur. You are once again going to walk them clockwise around here. Everyone knows what they are doing, we can step off these waymarks. If everyone will take a look at the room, you can see that there is this like tiling. There is a light and dark tiling. Halfway through the fight, the arena will shrink to be just this light tiling that I'm stepping on. All of this dark tiling over here is going to be deadly. Everyone except the people that have said that they are going to dispel and reflect are going to be on the outside. Dispellers and reflectors, you are going to be on the inside. When we need to kill the Minotaurs, we do it on the outside. Dispellers and reflectors, you're going to be standing on the inside of the arena. You're going to dispel the stone, and you're going to reflect the fire. When you dispel stone, you need to then tap it with either a dot, your ranged enmity, or you just whack it with your bow. But you need to kill it. That's only if you're dispelling. The rocks do not die by themselves, so if you dispel, you need to tap it. Reflectors, you stand by the fireball, you hit reflect, and you watch the fireball die. Everyone throughout this fight, there is going to be, the boss is going to give us either a suck or push. I don't know what the suck or push command is in chat. But if the boss is going to suck you in, the little debuff icon is going to look like a boss sucking in spaghetti. You're going to stand on the outside of these notches or the inside of these notches. If you look carefully, you can see that there are notches here. These notches are where you're going to be knocked in or out from. I'm not going to do the sucker push sound, I'm sorry. I don't want to get this even more sexual than it already is. Anyway, throughout the fight, the boss is going to push or pull you. You need to be pushed or pulled in from these notches. It will be very safe if you are inside the notch. You do not want to bait AoEs inside the notches. The boss will be dropping AoEs occasionally, so until your suck or push debuff resolves, you want to stay outside of them. In Raid Chat 1, you can see what these buffs look like. The suck debuff looks like the boss is sucking in spaghetti, and the push debuff looks like you're flying away. Other than that, we are going to go to the boss. Step across the purple line if you're ready. You do not need to use boss actions here. This is not an rage fight. We're saving our burst windows for the second phase. The boss itself is not that dangerous. The Minotaurs that spawn are more dangerous. So we are saving our burst for the Minotaur ads that appear, and we are going to kill them as fast as possible. If two Minotaur ads get too close to each other, they will speed up, and they will start whacking even faster. 2 whacks of their axe, and you will get doom. Once everyone is across the purple line, we will begin. If you have questions, ask, please. You cannot pressure me into sucking in spaghetti, okay? It's not happening, not today. My call-outs are already awful enough. Yes, you suck or push on these notches. If you are pushed, you're going to be on the inside of the notch and you're going to get pushed outward. If you are stuck, you're going to be on the outside of the notch and you're going to get pulled inward. I'm not sucking the spaghetti, okay? Next time I run, I'll do it. Yes, you had to show your hole. That is the lewdness of this fight. Do we have arena markers? We don't really need them. Probably have them, I guess. There we go, someone has them. Once again, save your burst. This part of the fight is not dangerous. Well, it's dangerous, but not as dangerous. This is a tank buster. Wait for one attack afterward, and then pop your knockback. Pop your knockback invul now. Move away from the triangles. Keep stepping out of the triangles. The boss is gonna thwack 3 times. That is the third. At 70%, the boss is gonna disappear and ads phase starts. Be away from the boss, be away from the boss. A big AoE away from the boss. Very far away from the boss. And the ads phase has started. Tanks, turn on your tank stance. Get ready. Everyone except be on the outside, except for the people who need to be on the inside. Remember, slowly walk your Minotaur. Entrapment is out. Wait for this to end. Tanks, invuln, and entrapment. Healers, make sure your tanks are healed. The boss has done a push or pull. Be inside a notch, be inside a notch. Resolve your notch now. Lightning, be inside of a notch, be inside of a notch. Do not bait lightning inside of a notch. Bait them outside of a notch. AoEs are going out. Be careful. Check your debuff. It will not resolve for a little bit. Puddle AoEs are going down. Be inside of a notch. Do not bait puddles inside of notches. We do need these notches. Please do not bait the puddles inside of the notch. Resolve your debuff now. Resolve your debuff now.
The Minotaur on the 4 marker is loose. I don't generate it in the aggro.
I have it. Be inside of a notch. Be inside of a notch. Back on the boss. This is a raid wide. Puddles away, puddles away, puddles away. Be away from the boss, away from the boss. Big AoE, 20 alms, away from the boss. Bolts away, bolts away. More bolts are gonna happen. Bring those away as well. Bolts away, bolts away. Be away from the boss. Be away. And then we're going to gap close back to the boss. Run to the boss. The boss is going to start whacking. Be out of the triangles. The closer you are to the boss, the easier it is to dodge. Tank Buster, once again, after one auto of the boss, we are popping knockback invuln. Pop knockback invuln now. Void the thwacks. 1, 2, 3. Raid wide. Do not go up ahead. Please do not go up ahead. You will lock in the amount of people that we have, just in case we can't continue. If you died and you need a re-raiser, please come to 1. If you died and need a re-raiser, please come to 1. If you do not have any re-raisers left. If you have no re-raisers left, come to 1. Everyone has a re-raiser, we will continue once everyone is up. We still have a few more dead bodies to resolve. Yes, if your timer is low, please mark yourself. We have tanks bringing Lost Sacrifice for this purpose. We have deaths over here. Are we all out of Lost Arises? No, we are not. Okay. Are there any more Lost Arises in the raid? Okay, can I have a tank that has Indomitable and a re-raise? Slot in Lost Sacrifice and pick them up, please. Just one of them. Step on the body before doing it. And Relic is down. Maybe. Let's find out. And he's back up. It appears everyone is alive. Ship markers, please. We are headed to the Queen. You can enjoy the colorful light show as you fly across this canyon. We call these ship post markers. Please don't report us.
Even if you do report, you won't get in trouble because there is actually mapping down there to place them without any third-party stuff.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's same thing with after TA. As soon as you go over the jump pad, those little step wall, like decorative wall bits, you can put markers on those too.
No. They're shit post markers. If Square Enix really decided to ban people for those, I'd be like, what the fuck are you guys doing, yo? This is the Queen! I need 3 true Invuln tanks. This means either Paladin or Gunbreaker on 1, 2, and 3. I need Dispellers on B. Can I get a true Invuln tanks on 1, 2, and 3? Okay. Tanks that are true Invulning. Your job is the Queen is going to occasionally cast Cleansing Slash. Your job is to Invuln this. if we did not have a true invuln tank, we would have to deal with Doom. By true invulning it, we say fuck you to that, and we evoke our tank privilege that got revoked this tier. This is our way of protesting against Square Enix. You will not get Doom if you invuln this, because you did not take damage. And that is how we are going to cheese this fight. After 3 hits of Cleansing Slash have gone out, the next person in line picks up the tank. This means that after 1 has invuln, 2 is going to provoke, turn on their tank stance, and 1 is going to turn it off. 3 is going to provoke after 2 invulns, after the 3rd hit of invuln, and 2 is going to turn their tank stance off. This fight, the big showstopper, is a mechanic called Super Chess. I don't know if that's its actual name, but that's what we have decided to call it. Can I get waymarkers, please? During the fight, you will get 2 debuffs. You will get a 2 and 3 debuff, and you will get a 3 and 4 debuff. Your job is just to add those 2 debuffs together. And I will tell you where to stand. This means that if I say something like 6's on 6's in the middle and B's on 5, and 5's on B, 6's in the middle, and 7's on D, if you add up to 5, you will go on B. If you have 6, you will go between B and D, and if you have 7, you will stand on D. We are then going to walk to the left. We are then going to walk to the right, I mean. We are going to walk until I say we are going down the A or B column. And then we are going to walk. You will have a number above your head. This will be either 2, 3, or 4. You will move that many squares along the edge of the arena. This means that if you have a 2, you will walk 2 squares, then stop. And then you will walk 3 squares, and then stop. You will get a nice little sword going through you, or a nice little gash above your head, a red marker, if you move too far. Don't move too far. There will be exactly 1 safe spot that we need to end in at the end of this mechanic. Everything else will be called on the fly. I hope I don't kill people. I hope my myriad of backup callers will correct me if I inevitably make a mistake. And I hope they will also help me figure out which rows are safe. When everyone is across the purple line, we will begin. This is an enrage fight. Use food, use pots, use lost action, use everything. Tanks need ether shields. We are going to be ether shielding many of the raid wives. Yes, if you need shell 2, step back. What were you gonna say?
I said if you'd like, you can put a marker on Bash's head for things like Second Relentless.
Sure. Also, because there are a lot of entities here, you can focus target them. If you really need to, because focus target will not disable markers with based on distance and people.
Very true.
Everyone is across the line, so may I have our first tank. Put 30 seconds on the clock, and we will start. Yes, if you have any re-raisers left and you have it not popped, please have one popped. We need everyone alive as much as possible for this fight. Aether Shield, raid wide. Is Murder Chess. headed towards A. We are going to be on behind A, on the triangle. Yes, on the 2 column. And we are going to be on A. First cleansing slash is out at the end of this cast invuln. Second tank, pick it up. Aether Shield, raid wide. We are going to have our first super chest. Safe spot is north. We are going to be towards the B. The back is not safe. Back is not safe. We are going to have 5s on B, I think?
Correct. 5's on
6 in the middle, 7 in the end.
7's on Delta, 5's on
7's
Bravo.
on, yeah. We're going to be walking along the B column. Walk along B. No matter what happens, end in the safe spot. Your re-raiser will fail if you are not in the safe spot. Even if you get Doom, die in the safe spot. Just die in the safe spot no matter what. Back on the box. We have Murder Chest 1. Or not Murder Chest, Relentless Play 1. Dispel, Dispel, Dispel! Reflectors, get ready.
Raid wide.
Oh, this is Raid Wide Aether Shield. It's been a while. No, Sovereignty is the one I'm looking for.
Lightning's coming.
Lightning's coming up next, though. Dispellers, get ready to dispel. Reflectors, or light curtains, get ready to light curtain and reflect. Get on an orb and reflect. If you do not have reflect, get off an orb. Dispel the queen, dispel the queen. Get inside a bubble, get inside a bubble. These bubbles are our safe spot. This is our first Relentless play. This is once again bombs, I believe.
Heather's too big to grab.
Yeah, okay. Tethers to wind, non-tethers to gravity. Check your debuffs, you will see scales with your tethers. And then we are going to have a Stadia mechanic. We are going towards B. The gunner is at the northeast. Northwest. Invuln this. Third tank. Pick it up. Relentless Play 2. We are going to get knocked back from the center towards a square. Queen is going to disappear. We are looking for the queen. We are going to get knocked back towards 3 and 4. We are running towards B. We are running towards the other side of the arena. We are running towards 1. Run towards 1. I don't think I killed too many people with that. Raid wide, Aether Shield. Super chest number 2. safe spot is north, south. The edge is safe. The back is safe. The edge is not safe. We have 5s on C, 6s in the middle, 7s even further back, I believe.
6s to the left of Charlie, 7s to the left of 6s. 5s on Charlie, 6s to the left of Charlie, 7s to the left of 6s. Walk up to Bravo.
Walk up Bravo.
Or sorry, Alpha.
Yes, Alpha. Alpha. Back is,
Wall is not safe.
wall is not safe. I thought I said the wall wasn't safe.
You did.
Once again, end in the safe spot. Doesn't matter if you die, just end in the safe spot. After this, we will cast LB3. Wait until it finishes casting. Wait till everyone has died to their dooms, then cast LB3. LB3 now! LB3 now! Healer LB3 now! Invuln this cleansing slash! Let's play 4. We are going to get knocked back onto bombs. We are going to have ice and we are going to have ice and fire. Oh, we need to bait. Yeah.
It's gonna be sword.
We're going to run away. We're going to run away to the north. Ish. Avoid normal mode turrets. I could not see that. It was under the queen. Sovereignty! Remember, reflect the orbs, dispel the queen. Get inside a bubble, get inside a bubble. Up next, we have Relentless Play 4. Aether Shield, Raid Wide, Reflect, not Reflect, but Shield and Heal. Heal. These are all bleeds. Relentless Play 4, we are going to get knocked back on bombs. We're going to have ice and fire. Heather's too small, everyone else too big. Yes. This is fire. Stop attacking, stop moving, unselect the boss. When you land, go to an explosion. Back on the boss. This is Enrage, Aether Shields. Soft Enrage, Aether Shield, Mit, Heal.
Reslot.
Yes, reslot Aether Shield. When Aether Shield ends, reslot it again and use it again. Use it now? I can't see it, I don't have the timers. This is Hard Enrage. Boss is going to cast God Save the Queen. Pump it all you got. Let's see how low we can get it. Let's pump it. %, enrage, not bad. Thank you for coming. I'm going to go to bed now because I do have class tomorrow. I wish everyone the best of luck. I hope everyone learned something. I learned that I need to go back and study the Queen more because it's been way too long. I hope everyone got their pieces. And I will see you next time I decide to raid. Please don't let this discourage you. The Queen is hard, especially with a bunch of new people. You need to follow her. It's been a while. Wish to see you again. Thank you for coming. These couldn't be done without you. We don't have the people, we cannot do the runs. So you are just as critical as I am. Oh no.
I'm sorry for the slightly bunked home clean. I was doing Save Your Tank, so I was looking at the party. I was
Oh, I
looking at
know.
stuff that
Same.
I'm not used to. I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, what happens now? Super justified that. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I need to figure out how to like speak better about where the safe spots are. Like 5's on Charlie, 6 is past that, 7's further than that. But I appreciate it.
Yeah, I was staring at everyone like filing into place, and my brain completely erased everything that I had